Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga section. I'm here today to bring you the review for Fairytime Manga chapter 467. But before we go right into the review, I've got two things to tell you. The most important thing is Happy New Year. Hope you enjoyed, the festive holidays and adjusting back to reality as best as possible, I guess. And the second thing is that I'm on 90 plus subs now, and I plan to do 100. What I plan to do for my 100 sub special is a Q&A video. Now the video requesting questions is already out, but just in case you missed it and you want to participate, click on the video. It should be advertising right now, and so yeah, you can click on that. There's some rules to the questions, just watch that video, then after that you'll understand what's going on. And if you want to leave some questions, you can do so. There's absolutely no obligation to leave questions, but now I'm going to shut up about all that other stuff and get on with the review. So this chapter can be split into two parts. The first part, is just the war, everything. We find out what's going on with the war, who Lime Skull and Mermaid Heel are facing. The most interesting thing to come out of this bit was the setup match for Kagura and one of the Tall Spraggon. So we see one of Tall Spraggon. This Tall Spraggon's got a fairly impressive sword, and she does two impressive things. First impressive thing was that it's said that when she drew out her sword, her magical force froze the whole battleground for like a second or instant or something like that. And the second thing is that we find out that she's fast. She was able to cut up Kagura's clothing without her realizing it. The rest of the chapter is focused on Brandish and Lucy. So we find out that how Lucy and Kana saved Brandish from the U-Pass guy, and now he's locked up and in the cell, and they took Brandish away just to get medical treatment because she would have died. She was literally getting choked to death. And so Brandish basically says, because, no, she doesn't say it, but it's on the lines of, because you saved me, I will tell you about how I know about Laylah's mum. We find out that Brandish's mum was one of Laylah's mum's servants. It goes on to say that how when Laylah retired as a celestial mage, she gave her keys to her servant. So one servant got one key, and it was Brandish's mum who got Aquarius's key. We also find out from within the chapter that Brandish's mum was very fond of Laylah and showed appreciation to her as well, because once she was given the Aquarius key, she polished it, she looked after it. And we can also assume the same for Laylah and how she felt about Brandish's mum, because to give someone one of your most prized possessions, it shows like a trust, a friendship, a bond. So we can say that they both had a similar bond for each other. And then the chapter goes on as well, and we find out that how, as far as Brandish is concerned, Laylah's mum killed Brandish's mum, and because of that she's angry and wants revenge, and she can't get revenge on Laylah, so she wants to take it out on Lucy. Part of the deal of Brandish giving up this information was that they had to unrelease her handcuffs. They did that, but apparently she still had this magical sealing stone implemented on her somewhere, so she couldn't use magical powers, but her hands were free. Tut, because she did use this to her advantage, and she was on the verge of killing Lucy when who appears? Aquarius. Now I thought once your key is broken, you can no longer appear. I'm not sure if I thought that either she was dead or she was just stuck in the celestial world, but either way, I thought Aquarius was done with this story. So for her to appear in this chapter, hero, you've got some explaining to do. That's everything that happened in the chapter. Obviously, I do believe that we will get the truth of what happened out of Aquarius. I think Aquarius knows the truth if Laylah really did kill Brandish's mum, and that obviously will come next chapter. Didn't get a lot in the chapter, like I said, the little war piece at the beginning, and we just finally found out what Brandish's problem with Lucy and Lucy's mum is. I was expecting something a bit more. This was somewhat basic. I was just expecting more from it, and when we finally found out what we find out, it was just meh to me. But yeah, we'll find out. There's probably a bit more to it because Aquarius is back now, and she probably knows the truth of what really happened. So yeah, we'll see that next chapter. I'll give this chapter a 3-star rating, and I'll call it review. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.